We're live. Welcome to the Push Power to Power show. It's brought to you by not only by me, Jesus Ortiz, your host, Yeraldy Media, your concept media group, and the Jesus Ortiz blog. Man, welcome on this beautiful Saturday here from Houston, Texas. Man, I almost didn't even wake up. I saw a movie, a late movie yesterday, action movie with John Travolta, and then I saw the time and I was like, man, it's late. It's like I gotta wake up early, at least get a little bit of coffee or something in the tummy, so I could get ready for the show in the morning with Mr. Vincent A Vecchioni. And boom, when I clock, I put the alarm and it went off, and I said 5 more minutes, and then I looked at it again and I said, oh damn, I gotta wake up. But he gave me time. He gave me time to drink a little coffee and get me some bagel with some cream cheese, and we're here. And I'm just happy. I've been knowing Vincent for a while. I know we haven't seen each other for a while, even though we live here in Houston, Texas. I still know when was the last time we met. We were eating at that restaurant in Katy, the Mexican restaurant. Forget the name of it. He probably remembers the name of it, but it's right there in Katy. It's really good, really good. I still kept on going before the COVID-19 started, but I love that restaurant. The tacos is good, the margaritas, but that's where we met her. I met him and Sanja. Yes, so I still remember. I can't believe I can't the name. He'll tell us. But hey, nevertheless, let me get him in and present you our guest today, Mr. Vincent A. Vecchioni. He's a leader. He's I don't want to call humble, super humble. He's doing a lot of things here in Houston, Texas to promote businesses. Since you already know how our things are, the restaurant businesses are closed. Well, a lot of businesses are closed, and no clients, no leads, not a lot of money coming in. A lot of the restaurants are already about to close down, like for sure, like no more opening back. But those are the small restaurants, pops and moms. So what he's been doing, man, it's been amazing. That's what I wanted to bring him here. So this is what I bring in guests, storytelling. He'll tell you a little bit about himself, but he'll what he's doing and what he's been pushing, and that's why we're here to serve others, to help others, to give them that they can still make it. We have to adapt to the new world. Yes, we have to adapt to the new things, reinvent your business, or see how can you get that business out the box. So many things now that with this being at home, it got me thinking and got me evolving. As humans, we evolve, so we're gonna keep evolving. But nevertheless, we're gonna hear from Mr. Vincent A. Vecchioni what he's been doing to help here the community in Houston, and what he's been doing himself. So let me bring him in. Thank you guys, and hope you love the show. I hope you like this the live show today, and I'm excited. See that I kind of got confused there, but I'm excited about it. So share this. This is gonna be great information, not for me or for Mr. Vincent, for everybody out there that's watching us today, for everybody's gonna watch us for the replay. This is for you guys, and I rewatch my videos, and I rewatch other people's videos, and I get my notebook open and I see what I can take, and write it down, and it help you for your business, or it helps you for personal development. Whatever it helps you, is helping somebody to hear a message, to get something that like you're like, aha, that's the aha moment that you need it. Then you write it down and you go for it. So share this, and thank you very much. And here he is, Mr. Vincent Vecchioni.
Morning, good morning, good morning. How are you? Can you hear me okay? Give me a thumbs
Good morning.
up. I think I
I
can
can hear
hear
you.
you. Okay, I can hear you. Well, good morning.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right, I can hear
What
you
do you
too.
mean what do
How
you
you doing,
mean you
sir?
hope they're gonna like this? They're gonna love this.
No, no, no. They're not gonna like it. They're gonna love it.
Yeah, we're gonna have some fun.
Man, I've been watching you, man. All the Zooms you've been doing. Well, I've been watching a lot of people now that we're home and going to
Yeah.
different schools, and it's just amazing how how the humbleness is happening now. Should have been going on even before the COVID started, but it kind of triggers something in us that, hey, should have been doing this a long time ago.
The um, the opportunity in times like this to help other people is a calling. And some people are sitting there watching Netflix, and some people are out there busting their butt, working for others, helping others. And that's the set. I'm the second kind of guy by far. I like helping other people, and that's what I started doing. A month and a half ago, I didn't even know what a Zoom was. Jesus. And
But we're gonna start with you telling your story, so people in the audience that are watching us from everywhere, since we're Facebook, we're in YouTube, we're in Periscope, so we want to know a little bit about your story, your the beginning of you, why did it make you start, not what you're doing right now, but what you started your business or whatever you're doing before the COVID, and then we can start and having a little bit of fun.
sure, I'm a retired financial planner. Retired really, really young after 9/11. After 9/11 hit, I just couldn't do it anymore. So I got out of the financial services field, became a stay-at-home dad, and became an entrepreneur. Opened up about 7 businesses in about 4 years, and 3 of them took off. And it was in my blood ever since. And the the fun of providing service or solving problems for people and getting money for it. I mean, the bigger the problem, the more money we make as an entrepreneur. It just blows me away that the only thing I have to do is help more people and I make more money. It's just crazy. So about 13, 12 years ago, I moved to Texas from Denver, Colorado. And man, it's just been a roller coaster of a ride. A lot of ups, a lot of downs, a lot of 2 hurricanes. Never lived anywhere with hurricanes before. That was fun. Woo. And I took over a group called Katie Premier Networking about 5 years ago, and that's basically what I've been doing for the last 5 years. But I'm an entrepreneur. I like business. I like charity work. I like helping people. So that's where my story starts. I'm a dad of two. I have a 27-year-old daughter and a 24-year-old son. They both live in Dallas, Texas, with near my ex-wife, their mama. So we're a happy family. We all still get along. I mean, I get along really, really well with my ex-wife. We're best friends still. So, man, there's not too much to know. I'm just a really boring kind of guy, Jesus.
No, man. No, you're not, man. Since I was saying, I was remembering that we met at that restaurant, but I couldn't remember the name of the restaurant. Do you remember?
Nah, I know right where it is, and I know what I ordered.
I
I
know,
got some good breakfast
I know,
tacos.
me too.
I
Yes, I remember.
can
And
tell
I
you
was like, man, I
exactly what I
cannot.
ordered, but man, the name of it, there's 2 locations. Remember, there's one near um, Katy and there Katy Mills Mall area and near that Walmart, and there's one near what, Fry Road? Or
Yeah,
there's
West Green.
West Green, West Green. So does that help you remember the name?
No, I can't. And they
Oh,
opened a new one too. The different name. It's over here in I-10.
man.
I know the new. I know the new name of it. The new restaurant is called Pinchi's Tacos.
Yeah.
That's the new.
Well,
It's same owner but different name.
here's all the people need to know, man. If you want some delicious tacos, that's where you go.
Yeah, man. Those are very good tacos.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like I was saying to the audience, I mean, it's funny that that's how we met, and then from there we just kind
Mhm.
of got in touch with when we used to go to the pizza Al Canton,
Yeah,
and
El
I kept
Canton.
on seeing you in there more times, and then after that, we just, man, I know that I lost a lot of touch with everybody. I kind of went in a route that was just a little bit lost again, and I didn't know what I was doing through all my things, since you pretty much knew my story about me and my daughter, so I kind of went black again, and I was like, I don't know what to do. So I was in that route. Like I
Sure.
needed to like kind of recharge myself and be like, man, I need to know what I'm gonna do. Where am I going? This is this is not right. This is not the way I want to stay. And so it took me a couple of months until I realized what I really wanted to do, what I really wanted to push out. And I'm here, and I'm like, man, I want to reconnect. And right when I want to reconnect with everybody, boom, COVID-19. Now you can't go out nowhere. You got to be at home. That sucks, right?
Yeah, perfect
but
not timing, you know.
but at least we have the internet. We have Facebook. We can text. So that's the best thing, and that's what
Yeah.
I've been doing with everybody, just making
Well,
sure
thanks
that
for reaching
everybody's
out.
okay. That they're
Yeah,
oh
thanks for
yeah, no
reaching
problem.
out to
That
me.
everybody oh yeah, no, I reached to you. I've been reaching to. I had a what's her name, Alicia here on the show last week too. So we had a
Oh,
good time here too. We helped a lot of people. We gave a lot of tips on video, a lot of tips on a lot of bits. So we served a lot of people that day. So whoever took it, took it.
sure.
So it was
She's
it was
prettier than
easy.
me, though.
Even I learned. Even I learned some stuff new from her. I was like, man, hold on
Yeah,
a second. When we finished the show, I was like, I gotta write. I gotta write some stuff down. That's what I tell people. We think that we're gonna keep everything here, but it's not, man. You gotta write it down. I learned that in a heartbeat.
sure. She's a little prettier than me, though.
Hey, then both of us.
Oh,
But I love what you've been doing when with the Katie. That was what I was gonna go through with the Katie. That you've been doing the Zooms, that you've been going to every single one of the business people and kind of give them a pitch, and they can so the audience can know what they are and what they're
sure.
trying to adapt or what they're doing. That's right there amazing. Can you tell us about like how did you just went like, you know what, I gotta help them. I know we cannot be at the Al Canton, but have the internet, and you're like, boom, let's do it.
Sure. Well, I'm the leader of Katie Premier Networking. We meet every Tuesday at El Canton at 981 South Mason. And we have about 45, 50 people that show up every week, Jesus. So I felt obligated actually that when this happened and we couldn't meet, that I knew that with I knew that they were going to lose money. People were going to start losing money quickly because out of sight, out of mind, out of business. So I had to figure out a way to keep them in the spotlight. So I came up with this business spotlight thing. Every day I do one of my members or an outside member because I have a lot of friends in business that don't come to my Katie Premier Network. And so I took one person a day. Hey, who wants to do it today? And just give them a 15, 30-minute business spotlight. And I started off, and then I just asked them a lot of tough questions and about their business and how come they got into it. And it just gives them a platform live, and I share it all over Facebook and other places. So I think it's the right thing to do, don't you?
Oh yeah. When I
Yeah,
That's why when I saw you doing that, I was like, man, that it's amazing. Like hearing Katie, because you're the leader and you just stepped up as a leader and be like, you know what, let me give them that spotlight so people can see them and see
you,
what they're doing. And if they're selling from home, whatever they were doing that from the mortar business that they had to close down, but they're still working at home, how
yeah,
can they reach them? How can they contact them and still, get stuff from them? So that's amazing,
sure,
especially with El Canton, where you going over there and doing the little videos. That's amazing.
yeah. You know, Carlos and Elise are my friends, though, right? I mean,
Hmm. They're
we
really
meet in
nice.
a restaurant every Tuesday. You can't meet better business owners than Elise and Carlos. They're fantastic people. If you never had their pizza, people, man, go to El
Oh,
Canton and just have fun with them. They are fun loving people, and they make some darn good food. I had it for dinner last night.
they do. I tried everything they have. Like the first time I met Carlos, I remember I was sitting there. He's like, "Hey, you know what? I'm gonna bring you a little bit of what we do." Man, he came out with like pizza, wings, and I was like, I thought he was just I meaning like a little plate of. He brought the whole shebang, man.
That's how he is,
I
man.
was like, "Yep." I
The
was like,
guy's
Carlos,
great,
I'm
isn't
not
he?
gonna finish all this. He's like, it's okay, you can take it home. I was like, whoa, man. But everything is good. The wings, I love those wings. They're
Yeah,
good.
he's a good guy, isn't he?
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I don't even know how oh well, I met him through you when I went through there. And then
Mhm.
after that, I just kept on talking to him and just build the
Sure.
relationship. That's what we all have to do. Kind of like not go out there and be salesy, but just
Sure.
build a relationship, that connection.
So you were saying something a couple minutes ago about just because we can't meet in person doesn't mean somebody's business stops. Can I give you a perfect example of that?
Yes.
I did an interview yesterday with Classy Diva Salon. She's only been in business for 2 years,
That's
so
right.
of course it's a women's only salon, and I thought she was making zero money, right? Well, she's not making zero money because what she did is she was going down this path, and all of a sudden COVID-19 hit, so she had to pivot a little bit. But she's smart and she's an entrepreneur. So you know what she did? She packaged
Mm.
um, her salon items up and started selling them in packages and doing facials and teaching people how to do facials and stuff over the internet and Facebook Live. And it's not the same as women going in being pampered at her salon, but she pivoted. She's keeping relevant. She's keeping top of mind awareness, and she deserves to be promoted, doesn't she?
Oh, for sure. That's what I've been, the guests that I've been bringing and telling them, let's serve others. What are y'all doing? Like, I know that most of you are coaches or speakers, and I'm like, what is it that you're doing from home that you're adapting or you reinventing what you're doing, or you kind of the baby that you had, you kind of like had to make it a little monster or something. It's crazy when you're at home and you're like, damn, I'm just home, and then it seems like every day is the same. But
Sure.
when you're actually doing the shows and helping somebody out, and you're helping yourself by the time you've been the show, trying to see what you're doing, what you can help others, it's just like mind blown,
Yeah.
because I know we all watch Netflix. I do too, but I'm not here watching Netflix from where I wake up to when I go to sleep. No, it's like I work and do and write and do things that I need to be doing, the shows. And then I'm like, all right, I'll take a little break because we do. I need to take a little break. I go outside and walk for
That's what I
like
need
40 minutes, 40 minutes every day, man. I do
every
every,
day.
except for Sundays, every day.
Yep. I
And you
walk
know
every
what?
day
That
too.
has helped me.
I walk every
My
day. I don't
mind.
watch Netflix. I don't have it. I've been working about 12, 15 hour a days because of this thing. Like
Mhm.
since we've been talking, it's a Saturday and there's like 15 things already. Somebody's trying to get a hold of me. Somebody's trying to do something. And even just friends. I have this young lady friend. Her name is Elizabeth. We just call her Liz. And she's one of my best friends' girlfriends, Jamal Fontenot. Young guy, just graduated with his MBA in Prairie View, and I'm his mentor, and that's his girlfriend. And the first thing she does this morning is, I know you're not my mentor, but I love talking to you. Can we talk today? I have some questions for you. And what am I going to say? I'm going to say, yeah, hell yeah. I mean, they're a great couple. They're young. They're ambitious. And you might want to write this name down, Jesus. Jamal Fontenot. The man is going to have a real estate empire here in Houston. That's his goal.
Jamal. Is he here in
Jamal
Houston?
Fontenot, great guy.
I'm gonna send him a I'm gonna send him a friend request.
Yeah, he's a good guy, man.
Yeah,
Smart.
man. Especially the other guy that he left to Colorado. I liked him. He was pretty cool too. I forgot his name.
Sandro
Did he go to
Marchal.
Colorado? Yeah,
Sandro.
Sandro. Yeah,
Yeah, he not Colorado, Portland.
Portland. There he goes.
Yeah, yeah. I talk to him. I talk to him every day. Yeah, I
He
talk
was.
to him
I've
every
been
day.
able to know him just a
Every
little bit
day.
because I met him in a network marketing event. I didn't think it was yours, but it was something before. And then I met him on yours, and then I started building relationship, and then I didn't know he was gonna leave.
Yeah, I didn't know he was going to leave either. Yeah. But I talk
Hey,
to him. I
but
talk
it's
to him every
helping him.
day.
If it helped him move, because of his family and everything, and that was an opportunity, I mean, you got to go ahead and take it.
Yeah, I didn't want to help him
We're
move,
not a
but I
tree.
did.
I hope he comes back some visits on vacation or something.
He's a great guy.
Oh yeah, he's a great guy. Everybody met him there. Sanja, everybody that I met from there is just
That's how I
amazing.
met
Like
you,
how
isn't it?
everybody.
Didn't Sanya
Mm,
introduce me to you?
I don't even know who introduced me to Sanja. I was trying to remember yesterday. I'm like, I know it was Sanja that I met. I'm like, how did who introduced me to her? I'm like,
Mm.
that's out of the question. I can't even remember who it was. I wish I would have known. I'll be like, thank you.
Nah, it's all good, man. It's all good. So what have you been up
Oh
to?
yeah. And
How are you helping
man,
people?
I'm been here at home. Yes, I've been doing at home and finding out more people that I can put here in the platform and bringing in, what they're doing. And just like I brought you, and I've been bringing in a couple of other people from California, people that they're doing really good. Like I've been asking the question out of them, how they're adapting since they're making maybe 6, 7 figures, but they're in another mindset. But this is good. This is what I want because they're showing here in the show and they're helping other people, small businesses, what their tips. How can they go this route? How can they go this route? How can you adapt yourself?
Sure.
What can you do? Like I learned a lot from in these moments that they asked me, this is where you have to collaborate. They were telling me this is the time where we should have been doing this a long time ago, but collaborate with each other. Say, I'm doing my videos, you're doing something. Say, we come with a new idea, a new baby. You're collaborating with somebody, so you create something new. Now you got an extra and a one income. Say, and then I go with Alicia, and me and her have another idea and something. You created something, and you became another income, and then you became with a group and you create another income. They're like, you have to collaborate, you have to think about it different now because it's too hard to go by yourself. You see in it with everybody pushing and pushing and nothing going on. The restaurants, a lot of them closing. They have to reinvent themselves like big time. With not, they're gonna start losing. You seen it. I mean, a
Mhm.
lot of them are going crazy.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on? What am I gonna do?
So what I hear
It's
you
a hard time.
say, what I heard you say is that building wealth is a team sport, not an
Yeah,
individual
yeah.
sport.
Not as an individual, yeah. And it's tough because a lot of people won't like this. They're like, oh no, I want the wealth for myself. But if you think about it, if we make a wealth enough that all of us can feed each other and feed our families, and we actually help others feed their families and help them out and be like, do you want to start a business or something? We can guide them and push them out there. I know sometimes it might not be about the money, but about the ideas and the ganas if you have them to push yourself. Be like, I want to do this, but I need a mentor, I need a coach, I need somebody to guide me, to call me before I go to sleep and say, hey, you need to wake up in the morning and remember those questions. Well, I want you to finish in the morning, and then I'm gonna reach to you and see if you did, and kind of making that wealth, and then create a foundation, create something that we can help others. The sickness, the people that are sick, the people that got a lot of cancer, diabetes. Not only the older people, but the younger kids. There's a lot of younger kids that have diabetes, and we don't really not pay attention to that. So we got to create something like that together as a team and move that forward. Because I mean, we're halfway. I'm not saying that we're gonna die. We still got a lot of time. But I mean, our kids, they're the difference. They're the ones that are gonna run the country. They're the ones that are going to be the next president, the next McDonald's
Sure.
CEO. And we got to kind of get them in that way. Because if we don't, I don't want to be me and you 80 years old and then looking at them and living under the bridge. I'm like, no, that means that we didn't do our part. I'm
Yeah.
like, we have to do our part. Don't worry about politicians left and right and president. No, you worry about you. You worry, they're not helping you. They're helping the country. They're helping the laws that are there, but they're making you who you are. You are who you are and who you want to be because you want to wake up. You wake up happy. You wake up in another day and be like, I'm going to help somebody. Even if I make somebody smile, it's gonna feel me good. Even if I don't make money today, but I make somebody happy, I am happy.
Sure.
It's the times that we actually gotta think about being a human, not being lost, not being concentrated with there's a president here, there's a president, there's laws. It's we all going to the same way. We're gonna die, we're going down. I mean, we're not going down, we're going to heaven. But we have to be humans and it's something that we lost on the way, how to be humble, how to be human, how to be here because of power, because of money. I want to be on top. Yes, everybody wants to be on power, but use your mindset of being powered, but humble power, And also, as you being humble power, that's why I created that hashtag humble power. You bringing that up to others, like you gotta be humble. Yes, money is not the evil of what you said. Money's a tool. Money's a tool that we can help each other out. So the much we have, the more we can help. And even if we stay back on zero, it's fine. We will find out how to make more.
I agree with that. I agree with everything you just said.
Sorry, I took a big rant.
That's okay, man. That's why. That's why I started that Facebook group, Santa 365. Just ordinary people coming together to create extraordinary results in ordinary people's life. Just people helping people.
And it's cool what you name it. When I saw that, I'm like, Santa 365 is only for Christmas, but it's 365.
You know how that got, right? During Christmas
I was
time,
going to ask you that. How did you thought about it?
during Christmas time, everybody's all loving and giving and happy, and they're willing to open their wallets up to the little guy with the little red thing in the bell ringer at the Targets and stuff, right? And everybody likes
Yep.
helping each other. So I thought, why not bring that spirit 365 days a year instead of just once a month, once a year? So it's kind of cool. People like it. That's all I know.
That is true. That's what I was. I remember when I was working at that daycare before COVID-19, and my hours went down, and then I had to stay home. I was telling the kids, don't you wouldn't you wish that it was a Christmas every day? And kids, oh man, yeah, because I'm gonna receive gifts every day. They were like, not only Christmas, but my birthday. And they were just thinking about the happiness and the how it feels. So, but I was going to like explain them why it will feel great, and then I started giving them. But while the last month when I was there, I was teaching the kids, how to kind of be humble, kind of be seeing other kids with no legs and no feet, how they can be, helping others. And I actually got to change a lot of the kids. They're like, wow, they're like, I don't see these like at home. Like my mom doesn't, or my parents are not teaching me, how to be compassionate to others, how to, help others that don't have. Or look at that kid. I showed them a TEDx talk about a kid that he was, I think, 13, but he had a lot of like diabetes, a lot of things going bad, but he was in
Sure.
stage and he was, helping others. And they were asking me, the kids, like, how can I do that? How can I, go in TEDx and be something like that? I know that I don't have diabetes or anything. I said, you can do it too. It doesn't matter. Like I was just telling them, if he can do it and things happen like that, that means that you can do it too. So the kids had a lot of questions, and I was happy to,
Good. Good.
at the end of this, it was great. And
So you have any business questions for me today or anything?
yes, yes. Let's see. What can we tell the audience that is watching us right now and the one that is going to watch the replay? Give them some tips that from you, from yourself, from your heart, because you're very so humble that some of them are at home, like you're doing yourself, to the as a leader. Some of them are like, oh, but I don't know how to use the internet, or I do, but I'm afraid. But I do have a business, but how can they're like having throwing a lot of fear on their mind before they even step up the platform and start using it. Like
Oh
kind
God.
of shoot to them, like from you.
Sure. Well, the first thing, Jesus, is we're living in 2020. Anybody can learn anything on YouTube. And if you can't learn it on YouTube, there's people out there that are willing to learn it to you. Like 6 weeks ago, I didn't have a Zoom account. I didn't have any of this technology in my house or the ability to do what I'm doing today. But I knew two or three people, Eric K, Sandro, and some others who helped me out with it. So I just went to my friends and said, hey, I got to do this. What do I do? So there's always help, always help, always help. Now I'll talk to just the men. Ready? Because the women are listening. Now it's the men's turn, right? So I'll talk to you men. Whoa, there is help. Ask for it. Because men don't like asking for help, man. I ask everybody for help, as you know. The second thing is, man, living in fear is human nature. We're scared of this. We're scared of that. We're scared of people saying no to us. We're scared of getting our feelings hurt. And that I don't know where we learned that, but it is probably the worst thing that man and women, this human race that we call, ever invented. Fear sucks. And I mean sucks with a big capital S. If you live in fear, you need to just dump off, go to the deep end of the pool and jump off and learn how to swim quick. Because as an entrepreneur, I'm assuming entrepreneurs are listening to this, right?
Yeah.
If you're an entrepreneur and you're living in fear, you're doing something wrong because entrepreneurs are tough. We are tough cookies. We get smacked down, we get slammed down. We go to the WW2 and people just body slam us down, but they don't pin us to the mat. We get back up, round two, and we're fighting again. You're looking at a guy who's done very well in life, but I can tell you over and over and over and over, it would take 2, 3 hours just to name all the businesses that I've had that failed. And I mean, failed miserably. If I let that fear of failure get to me, Jesus, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you right now. But I knew that I had a couple skills. I knew that I had good ideas. And I knew if I surrounded myself with the right people and solved a big enough problem, that I would make it. And I just kept trying until I did it. Some failed, some succeeded, but the ones that were successful were better than the ones that failed, that's for sure. So don't
For
live in
sure.
fear. And if you're sitting there and you don't know where to start, call this guy. He's right there. Well, let me do this side. Call that guy right there. And I guarantee you'll help him. Call me. I'll help you. Call anybody. I mean, go. You can find anybody who's. There's so many people helping people right now. It's crazy. So when I
Yeah.
hear people say I don't know how to do something, it's just an excuse. And here's the bottom line: get the T-shirt, print the T-shirt, sell the T-shirt. You can make excuses or you can make money. You can't make both. It's either one of the. You're either making excuses or you're changing people's lives, solving problems, and making a lot of darn money.
Yep. That's very true, sir. That's why I've been trying to adapt on stuff that I was supposed to be doing a long time ago. Like I said, it was not the fear. It was just like, should I run with it? Should I not? Is it a good idea? And I'm like, come on, Jesus, you did a lot of stuff that you failed, like you were saying, and you still did another thing and you still fail. So why now trying to change my mindset and be like, should I run with it? Who cares? Run with it. I mean, you're the one with the idea. I mean, you're the one that's gonna run it, and there's people out there help. You're gonna help. You're gonna ask people if they can help you. Ask people how can they guide you to this route if you were going it wrong or you're doing it wrong. But that's how it is. It's like I was saying, it's a baby. You're just feeding it, wiping him. He's gonna walk. He's not gonna. He's gonna crawl. So it's just the beginning of something new. So I was like, man, you know what? That's what I've been working on. Two big projects right now. One is for the kids. I want to teach them how to be kidspreneur. So I want to have like we're doing right here. So I'm gonna share the screen and teach them with the academy. I invested. I bought an academy. It's called Kidspreneur Academy, and teach them the modules and there's worksheets and there's everything that I can teach them. But putting myself and teach them what I know too. I just don't want them to see somebody talking in there and but adding more stuff so they can know that I'm there too. Because I
Mhm.
know that I can share this, people can buy the program, but it's not the same when you are there and you're actually teaching and I've been with kids for 4 or 5 years, so
Sure.
you have to make it fun. You have to make them laugh. It's not
Mhm.
only that kids right now, you put them in to do work,
Yeah.
they're not. I last maybe 5 minutes and be like, this is boring. You know how they are right now in this age. Oh, this is boring. This is not for me. But when you have somebody there that loves the kids, that's their passion, man, they're gonna listen to you. They're gonna be like, oh man. And you ask these questions and you make it fun. And you don't make it an hour. I was like, make it a 25-minute teaching every other day, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But I'm teaching all these kids all over the world how to be kidspreneur, kind of putting that dot in their mind and be like, if they want
That's
to
cool.
run that route, that's good. If they want to run with college and school and like that, that's cool. It's whatever they want, but it's in here. So when they be like, all right, I wanted to open up a, you know, sell cards, baseball cards, man. And I took that class for Mr. Jesus. Like, I really want to take that route. Boom, run it. And even if you fail, at least you learn something for me that you have it in your mindset. Because if we don't get that little thought in their head, I mean, they're never gonna know. And when they get to our age, 30 or 40, I'm not saying it's gonna be too late for them, but at least they have something already that it's implemented on the mind. If they want to do it or not, at least I
Mm,
helped somebody at them, help a kid to learn. Because like I'm telling you, when I'm at school and I tell the kids about me having this side hustle and business, how do you do that? Like, this is cool. And then I started showing them that I have a show on YouTube. They got so happy. You could have seen their face. Like, Mr. Jesus, you have a Facebook? You have a, I'm like, you're doing this? I'm like, oh, this is, and then that's when the ideas came from them. Man, I
sure.
want to have a YouTube. I'm like, I know how to draw. I want to sell these arts to other kids, my age for $5 a month. Not my idea, their idea. They're already running their head. And I'm like, oh man, imagine you teaching somebody for $5 a month right now at your age. Man, you make more money than your parents in a couple of years because there's a lot of kids there.
So what stopped
And
you from what stopped you from starting then?
oh, I'm doing it. That's what I'm working right now. I'm
But
working on that
no, no, no,
project.
but you said you didn't do it right
Oh,
away.
that
I'm all ears, man. I'm
I
listening.
don't know. Yes, I like you asked me that question. I
See,
was
I'm changing
this whole
now.
week I
Now
was
I'm
thinking
going to
about it
interview
too.
you.
Yes, this is good. No, this question that you asked me is good because I was sitting down and I was thinking like, why did it stop me to start a while ago? And I think it was like that negativity that I was going, like I told you that I blacked out
Sure.
a while back because I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I guess that negativity that I had with me was like, it's not the time to do it right now. What it was the time, and I'm
Absolutely.
still gonna do it, but at that time it was blocking me. Like, don't do it. Wait,
Okay.
maybe you're gonna fail. Maybe it's not for you. All those little noises, and then that's when I blacked out. So that's what I
Okay. So
think. That's what it was because it was weird.
how did you stop that cycle and decide I'm going to do this? What was it, a trigger? Was it a
Yeah.
decision? Was it something that happened in your life? Tell the audience because they might be doing the same thing and they're like, "Oh, wow, this is a sign. Just start. Do something."
Oh yeah. This is a trick. That time when I was already blacked out, and the thing that made it up to just kind of come back to me was some news that I received from my daughter. They took her to a specialist in Mexico because she was having a lot of things. We didn't know what's going on with her, so they took her to the specialist and they gave her bad news. They said that she was at the beginning of autism, that they found out that she had diabetes. So it was like news after news that like it just hit me like right there. And I'm telling you this, at that time when they told me that, I was like, I think I was sitting or I don't know what I was doing, but I blacked out. Like the whole room went black. And I was in the middle sitting down, just quiet. And then that little voice came and I know it was God. It said, "Hey, Jesus, I know you're sitting here. Are you ready to go backwards? Or are you ready to go forward? Because all the things that you have been through, it's not time for you to go back. It's not time for you to stop and have that fear again that you already lost, that you're good, that I see you, that you're gonna move forward, or this is it. Is this the time where you're gonna stop and realize that you don't know what to do?" Man, it was like maybe a couple of seconds, and I went proof, and I said, God, I'm not going nowhere. I'm going forward. I already know that you're on my right side, the angels in my left, I'm in the front, and I'm walking. And I said, you know what? I ain't walking. I'm running because this news, that bad news, is something that is gonna make my spirit even stronger. Boom, and I woke up, man. Boom, and I felt like so like energetic, and I said, this is not gonna stop me. I already know why I'm pushing. I already know why. That's my why. So why would it? I go backwards at all? And that
Never.
changed, man. And that changed because I don't get to see her. And this COVID-19 thing happened, and then I was about to get to see her in April, and I can't. Look, I don't even know when I'm about to see her. Maybe till December, because the she's in Mexico, so they can cross to the USA. So I'm like, and she already wants to come and see me every day. We talk. She's like, she already has the days down. Like, oh, I'm about to go see you. So it's something that I have to become stronger, because if it eats me, then I become weak, and then I become the old Jesus, and that ain't gonna happen.
Boom. I like that answer. People need to go back
Thank
and listen to that one again. That's inspirational right
Yeah,
there, man. Thank you for
yeah.
sharing.
I told that I went. Thank you. I went to, like, before the COVID. I went to a conference, speaking conference, and I told this to the speakers. They invited me to be in the VIP, and I told them about this with the whole VIP speakers. Man, I dropped them down. I cried, and I made some cry when I told them this, and they're like, "Wow, that's inspirational right there."
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, man, that's why I'm here." I thought that's why I'm here. I wanna, create relationships and build something that this is what I know, that's my calling. That's why God called me to do this. If not, I wouldn't be working in a daycare for 4 or 5 years and smiling to the kids and knowing that other people were like, "Hey, we'll get you. I want you to work for me. I'll pay you more." Why did I decided not to go that route and stay with the kids? Because God pushed
Absolutely.
me to be there. It was not about the money.
The last thing I'll say about the what we're talking about is, um, I told you, don't live in fear. Just do it. We're tough entrepreneurs. Just do something. And the third thing is we all feel pity sometimes. We all get a little bit negative sometimes, right? And the best way I know how to get out of there are two things. It's a two-pronged strategy that I've been using for years, and I read this in a book from the Dalai Lama of all people. The Dalai Lama is a cool guy, and I learned this from him. When you're feeling pity and sorrowful for yourself, look around and find somebody in worse shape than you. And I don't care where you're at. I don't care if you're a multimillionaire living in a mansion. You can find somebody worse off than you. If you're middle class, you can find somebody else that's worse than you. If you're poor and lower class, you can find somebody who's homeless. If you're homeless, you can find somebody who's dead. And it was just like an eye opener. And I'm like, wow. And what it does is psychologically, it makes you be grateful for what you have, like that. And when you live in a situation that you're grateful, things just change. And if you use the diving board gratefulness, boom, and spring it by helping somebody else, magic just happens. Magic just happens. So find somebody who's in worse shape, help them, and be grateful for what you have. It's just an incredible way of living. I encourage everybody out there to try it for 30 days and see if your life changes. I am not kidding. I'm not Tony Robbins or one of these inspirational, motivational speakers. It's just a way of living. And I have to remind myself of this often. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I post things on Facebook and I call it um, note to self, and I write what I'm thinking because it's a reminder that, hey, this is what I should be doing, and it's not what you should be doing; it's what I should be doing. So it's kind of cool. So don't live in fear. Be tough entrepreneurs. Go solve a problem, and then help somebody else and be grateful for what you have. So let me ask you a question, Jesus. What are you grateful for today, this morning?
That I woke up and that I'm here having you as a guest, man. I'm thankful for that. But I'm saying that I put the alarm I put the alarm at 8:30 a.m. and I was like 5 more minutes, and then I woke up again and it was 9, and I said I gotta set up and have this wonderful um, show and inspire others and serve others. So I'm grateful for that, man. That you're here, that we made this happen. Imagine if we wouldn't have made this happen. it would have been on my mind and be like, mm-mm, we gotta make it happen.
Well, I asked, you asked, and I said yes. It was easy, wasn't
Mm-hmm.
it? I
Mm-hmm.
didn't make it rough for you, did
I
I?
know it now. It's crazy because I've been asking a lot of people, but a lot of them been booked. Some of them are like, I'm booked all the way to May 20. I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
that's fine. I can wait.
I don't. I make very few appointments on the weekends. Still, Saturday is tougher than Sunday, but Sunday I don't do hardly anything. I just talk to my friends. I don't do Zooms on Sundays. So Saturday, this today, I actually had a cancellation. A cancel. The lady wasn't feeling well, and she said, "Can we do it another time?" And I rescheduled it, and that's why I had 10 a.m. open. It was just interesting. Yeah,
That's awesome. Yeah,
yeah.
man.
So it
So
just
what are
worked
you
out.
grateful
Isn't that
for
funny how
today?
things just work out sometimes?
Yeah. It's living the moment. It's living the experience. That's what I learned. I said to everybody when I talk to somebody that I meet, I'm like, you gotta live the moment. You gotta live the experience. Who cares about people telling you and hating on you and you're not gonna make it in 3 months? Whatever. You're the one that God created you. You're the one that is running you. So you live that moment, even if it's good, middle, or bad. Just live it. Period.
Yep,
Because time is not coming back. It's not coming back.
not coming back. It's the only
Telling
thing
me,
you can
man,
lose
all
and
those
never get
times.
back. You can't
Yep.
ever get the time back.
Is the time. Nope. And it's hard sometimes for me because my daughter is in Mexico and she goes to school over there. I don't get that time back. It's not the same. Them putting her life on the phone with me being there, it's not the same. So all these little things that she graduated from first grade or this, I'm not there. So these are the things that I have to see it on myself. This is the things that I have to work on myself. But like you said, there's always help. I always ask for help. If I know that it's something that I'm weak at, I'm like, hey, you know what? This is what I'm going through. How can you give me some tips to kind of get back up? Because I don't want to go back down and feel like this, And sometimes I have to find it within me and be like, I can't make it. I have to make it. I know she's not here. I know that call her every day, but she's here with me in the heart. So that's the only thing. She's with me in the heart, and that's what's pushing me forward.
Gotcha. That's another interesting point. People think they need to have to. People think they need to know everything to go in business or to make it big. Man, you know what the best thing I ever did was is I took a piece of paper out during a convention one day, and I wrote down all my strengths. It was like three things, and I wrote down all my weaknesses, and it was like 15 pages. I don't know why we can. I don't know why we can pick our weaknesses better than our strengths. But then I was like, okay, the instructor said this. You have two choices, Jesus. Look at all your weaknesses. You can either spend time, valuable time, and if you like that, you can learn and become strong in that area. But look at all your weaknesses. If you did that, you would never start a business. You would never help anybody because you'd be in virtual self improvement mode forever. There's no way. Or you can do what intelligent people do and successful people do. And I was like, well, wait a minute. What do they do? You know what they do? They do learn, they do read books, but they realize that they do have certain weaknesses and they surround themselves with those people that's their strengths.
Mm.
So that's the two things. You can either learn everything and become a control freak. I wouldn't recommend that. Or you can say, you know what? That is my weakness and I'm going to surround myself with people that's their strength. I'll give you one example. I know tons of people who do not like speaking in public, but own businesses that require them to speak in public. You know how easy it is to fix that? You can either do two things. You can go to Toastmasters and learn how to speak in public. It's a fun, easy way to do it, and it's not expensive. Or you can hire somebody or find somebody to do your public speaking for you who's an expert at it. But to use it as an excuse doesn't work for me. There's always a way around your weakness. I have tons of weaknesses. If you look at my best friends, their strengths are my weaknesses. I don't find people just like me. They're not going to help me. It's the people who have strengths in other areas. Sandro Marchal is my best friend. You know why Sandro's my best friend? Because he's a great freaking businessman. And a lot of my weaknesses are technology, how to put technology together to make money, how to figure things out. And I call him Mr. Gadget because he just knows stuff and he helps me with that whole realm. And that's how we became friends by talking about this, saying, man, how do you do this? How do you do that? And all of a sudden we're just friends. And that's how it goes. If you surround yourself with people like that, find out what your weaknesses are, surround yourself with people that their strength, you naturally learn. Who do you think helped me with these Zooms and these technology, going Facebook Live and all this other stuff? It was them,
Man.
Eric K. and Sandro. I didn't know how to do this.
And that you're right. You're right. That's
Thank
how I
you.
learned it too. Said
So this interview's
you're
over. I have
very
to
right.
leave on a good note, man. I'm right. It doesn't get
Oh
any
yeah.
better than that.
Oh yeah. This is good. So anybody that oh, let them know before we even end where they can find you. Any questions? And the people that are here in Houston and Katy that still haven't joined the Katy premiere, that they can when we're back to open up businesses and stuff.
Sure.
Let them
Well,
know.
we do Katy Premier networking. We have about 45, 55 people every week when we met in person. And now we're meeting on Zoom. And, I don't even look at the numbers, but I bet you it's about 50 people, 49, 40 something people. But every Tuesday at 11:30, we meet on Zoom. They can contact me, or I don't even know where this video is going. Where is this? Is this going on my Facebook? Is this going where?
Yeah, yeah.
They
It's
can
on your
contact me on
Facebook.
Facebook.
It's
Gotcha. You're going to put it everywhere.
yeah.
They can contact me
Oh yeah, I'm
private,
putting it everywhere right now.
make a comment,
Yeah, and you can
make
contact.
a comment. But
Oh yeah.
if you're an entrepreneur, you have something to sell, you have something to promote, and you're a great guy, a great lady who likes to help other people and that's not too salesy and just likes to build relationships, Katy Premier Networking might be for you. And come and visit us, come and join us. And it's 11:30 on Tuesdays. And if they contact me, I can give them the Zoom link, and they're more than welcome to come with us. I'm all over Facebook and social media, so I'm easy to find. My name is Vincent A. Vecchioni. You pronounced my name wrong, Jesus
I
Ortiz.
know. I was about to tell you.
Oh my gosh! So
Yeah.
Vecchioni. So
See, I learned something new.
they can contact me on Facebook, social media. My phone number. I don't know if I should give out my phone number. What do you think?
Depends on you. I sometimes do it. I sometimes don't.
It's 303.
Mostly they inbox.
Yeah, it's 303-562-6426. 303-562-6426. If you text me, just tell me who you are. Like, hey, I saw you on the show, and I have a couple questions, or I want to join your network. And don't try to sell me anything. I'm not buying unless I get to know you and trust and like you. But I'm more than willing to promote small businesses that are my friends and I know them. I'm more than willing to step out of my comfort zone and do almost anything. And I'm a pretty nice guy. And you can find me at a Facebook group called Santa 365. That's SANTA space 365. And we do some good work over there. We do a lot of good work. We're getting ready to help kids, graduating kids. We're going to do some yard signs for them for graduation because they don't have graduations, they don't have parties, they don't have anything. So why not get them some yard signs to say, hey, congratulations, graduate or something, any little thing else. Well, so we're going to do that little project for some graduating seniors. That's going to be my next project.
It's
So we do all
awesome. I
kinds of
like
stuff.
that.
Our last project was grocery cards because everybody ran out of food and money real quick. So I collected literally tons of grocery cards to give away to people who needed food. I mean, food is one of, I don't care if you call it, what do you call it, but food is essential. Without food, you die.
Yeah.
So we fed a lot of people, and I still have a little bit to go to give out. So it's just what we do. It's just how I run my life. So they can contact me any way they want. I'm easy to find. I'm the only Vincent A Vecchioni in Houston, Texas.
That's true. You won't find another one. Even if it is, it's a copycat.
Yeah, yeah, it's a copycat. I'm the only Vecchioni in Houston, I think. I know. I check it every once in a while to make sure one of my relatives didn't move down here to haunt me.
You're like, hey, go to Dallas or Austin.
Yeah. Oh, if my kids wanted to move here, that'd be fine. I love my kids. I meant one of
Oh yeah.
my East Coast brethren, one of my East Coast brothers or sisters or uncles and aunts or relatives. There's only one. There's only room for one of us here.
Oh yeah. Only one.
Only one.
Man, thank you
I'm
very
the only one of a kind.
I'll definitely have you back. I'll know definitely we'll see each other when this mess goes away. Um,
It's going away, man. It's
and
going away. People are feeling
I
better.
know. I mean, I'm not afraid of like going out or anything like that because it's everybody's choice. It's just the way that like, that we were talking about that everything's gonna be different now.
Different. I don't know how it's going
That
to be.
this is the time where you like different, but like innovative. Like this is the time when you wake up and be like, man, if I can do a lot of things to the internet, I can make money like this. I can create packages from home, even if I'm a restaurant owner. Like all these things, all these new ideas that you probably had or what is the time to pop them. Is the time to make them work. And even if they don't work, who cares?
Yep. It's the entrepreneurs and business owners that shifted, pivoted, and solving problems for people that are going to make it through the next few months. It's the people who are sitting there thinking, I'm going to wait until this opens up. They're going to be behind the
Mm,
curve. They're going to be behind. The worst thing you can
yep.
do is
Do
stop
don't do
marketing. Go market yourself.
that.
Go make yourself relevant. Go help some people and make sure everybody knows what you're doing and who you are and what your business is. Because if you don't do that right now, well, you should have been doing it the whole time. But if you don't do that right now, you're behind the race. The race has already started and you haven't even gotten in the car yet. Get in the car, start it
Yeah.
up, put the gas on.
Vroom, 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 or motorcycle.
Oh, motorcycle or horse, whatever you want to race.
or, or
Tennis
your
shoes,
feet.
running shoes.
I'll definitely text you because I have another project that I'm doing that this is something that is gonna help not only myself but everybody. I'm trying to build with Alicia. She's gonna help me with this. Trying to build a platform just similar to Netflix that work. I can put all these entrepreneurs in there using my platform. And I just give you an example. Say you are good at teaching people how to build their business, and you're gonna have a series of videos, 6 7 videos, and you're gonna have I'm gonna have all your information there, a video of you telling them this is where you can find me, this is if you want to work with me and scale up, this is where you're gonna find me. So you're gonna have people teaching them like a one-stop machine. You're just gonna go out there and be like, oh man, today I want to learn how to do LLC. And then after that, you're like, oh man, I want to learn how to sell, or I want to learn how to market, or I want to learn how to play the piano. You're gonna be in a one-stop machine right there, and everybody's gonna be able to go there and help each other out.
I like that. I
Yeah.
like that.
I told that
People,
idea to Alicia. It's like, see, just like you said, my weakness is not creating websites or anything like that, or being like that, but Alicia is good at that. So I said, hey,
yeah.
that's your mindset. We can make this happen. Let's make it happen. And
She's
if
also
something we need somebody else that can help us, let's bring them in.
she's also a piano player. Did you know that?
I know she's awesome. That's why I said piano
Yeah.
because I remember that I did some videos for her a while back on the piano, and I still got them too.
Yeah. I'm sitting right in front of her piano.
Oh, oh yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah. Okay, man, I gotta
All right.
go.
Thank you.
Any last
All
minute
right,
thing you
Acho.
want
Thank
to
you.
ask me? Anything else you want to
Now,
ask
man, be
me?
happy. I know you always happy and positive and humble, so keep on being humble. And
Thanks.
guys, just don't sit back and wait, like you were saying, to go back and see the same things. Reinvent yourself and be happy, be positive, enjoy the family, enjoy every moment and the experience. Just enjoy it, man, because we're here right
So,
now. Like this, we can be gone.
yep. If you're not enjoying your journey in this life, you're doing something wrong. Be happy.
Be happy and
Be
smile.
happy and smile.
Mhm. Thank you, Vincent.
All right, man. You have a great day, great day, great day. God bless you and keep helping
You,
others.
God bless you too, man. We keep in
All right.
contact. Thank you again.
Thank you. I don't know what to do now.
It-
I don't know your program.
I know. The first time when I had a guest, they it was hard for them to get out, and I was like, I'm like, I'm learning too. I'm like, I don't know how you get out on put the X or however it is on the other side.
It's an X. All right, man. God bless you
It's
again.
an
Have a
X.
great day.
God bless everybody. God bless you too. Thank you. God bless you guys. Don't forget to get my ebook, How I Learned to Understand the Walls, right there. Ebook, How I Learned to Understand the Walls. Thank you again, Vincent. Thank you very much. This was as I was asking him the questions and learning him a little bit about himself, he asked a couple of questions to me. Like I said, this is no script. There's nothing going on here. This is pure information, pure from the heart humbleness to help others, to help everybody out there. And I'm very help again. Thank you again, Mr. Excuse me, Vincent, for being in the show. I learned something new. I learned a lot of things new from you today, and I hope everybody out there learned something new from him and some learn something new from me. And any questions that you got from him, go find them, Mr. Vincent. Like I said, you will find them everywhere in social media. All right, Mr. Vincent A. Oh, Vecchioni. If I said your name wrong again, I'm sorry. And find him and ask him any questions. He's out there helping a lot. He's a big time leader, a big time humble person. And this is how we got to be humble and happy always and putting in a smile and be grateful. All right. Be grateful for everything that you have right now and enjoy the moments and enjoy the experiences. I love every single one of you. Enjoy your Saturday. Peace out. Your boy Jesus Ortiz. Peace out. Love ya.